Good afternoon, sir. By the way, my name is Alexis Omanis Masangay from BS in 1A. This is my video presentation about religious and moral ethic. Jose Rizal religious belief and practice were practical and intellectual. His intellectual curiosity and personal convictions. He was devout Catholic but was critical of some aspect of the church such as its oppressive practices and its resistance to scientific and intellectual uh, advancement. Rizal's practical approach to religion can be seen in his advocacy for religious freedom and tolerance. He believed that people should have the freedom to choose their own religion and that there should be respect for different religious belief and practice. He also advocated for the separation of church and instead believing that the church should not interfere in the matters of governance and that the state should not favor any particular religion. In his personal life, Rizal practiced his faith through daily prayer, regular attendance and mass, and participation in religious ritual and traditions. However, the also switched that reconcile his faith with his rational and scientific outlook on life. He believed that reason and faith should complement each other, and that a truly enlightened person should not be bound by dogma or superstition. As a historical figure, ang national hero of the Philippines, Jose Rizal often prized for his contribution to the country, struggle for independence from Spanish colonial rule, and his advocacy for social and political reforms. Rizal moral ethics can be legends gleaned for his various writings and actions and belief which revolved around several key principles. Patriotism and nationalism. Rizal was deeply committed to his country and worked tirelessly to awake the Filipino people sense of national identity and pride. He advocated for reforms within the Spanish colonial system and called for equal rights and opportunities Filipinos, regardless of their race or social status. He believed in the inherent worth and dignity of the Filipino people and the right to self-determination. Respect for human rights and social justice. Rizal was a staunch advocate for human rights and social justice. He denounced abuse and injustice committed by the Spanish colonial authorities and advocated for the fair treatment and welfare of the individuals, regardless of their background. He championed for rights and the poor and marginalized and called for the eradication of social equality and discrimination. Education and alignment. Rizal believed in the power of education and alignment as tools for a social and individual's transformation. He emphasized for the importance of education, reshaping the minds and their hearts of the Filipino people, and he advocate for the establishment of the schools that will provide quality education to all, regardless of their economic status of background. Non-violence of peaceful means Rizal was known for his commitment to the non-violence and peaceful means in advocating for reforms. He believed that change could be achieved through peace and legal means such as and public discourse. He espoused spicing and violence of means to achieve social and political change, and he promoted dialogue, reason, and diplomacy. Integrity and personal sacrifice. Rizal was known for his integrity and a personal sacrifice in the pursuit of his ideas. He believed a principled life, upholding his belief and values despite facing numerous challenges and personal sacrifices. He was willing to risk his own safety and well-being for the greater goods of his country and fellow. Jose Rizal's moral ethics were guided by his deep love for his country, his commitment to social justice, his belief in education, and alignment of his advocacy for non-violence and peaceful means, and his personal integrity and sacrifices. His legacy continues to inspire people in the Philippines and beyond to strive to formula moral excellence and social change. Rizal's moral ethics can be gleaned from his various writing, actions, and beliefs which revolve around several key principles. So, patriotism and nationalism. Rizal was deeply committed to his country and worked tirelessly to weaken the Filipino people sense of national identity and the extent of Rizal's involvement in Masonic activities and the specific influence of Freemasonry on his belief and actions is a topic of scholarly debate. So, while Rizal memberships and Masonic Lodge is well documented, some historians argue that his involvement with the Freemasonry was not essential to his nationalist uh, and belief that his membership was more of strategic move to gain support of his cause. As a historical figure, ang national hero of the Philippines, Jose Rizal often prized for his contribution to the country, struggle for independence from Spanish colonial rule, and his advocacy for social and political reforms. Rizal's moral ethics can be legends, gleaned for his various writings and actions. Sacrifice. So, Rizal was known for his integrity and a personal sacrifice in the pursuit of his ideas. He believed a principled life, upholding his belief and values despite facing numerous challenges and personal sacrifices. He was willing to risk his own safety and well-being for the greater goods of his country and fellow Filipinos, and believed which revolved around several key principles. Patriotism and nationalism. Rizal was deeply committed to his country and worked tirelessly to awake the Filipino people sense of national identity and pride. In practice, were practical and intellectual, his intellectual curiosity and personal convictions. He was devout Catholic but was critical of some aspects of the church, such as its oppressive practices and its resistance to scientific and intellectual